Hi everyone. I know I put a little video up of myself where I had made jam from the blackberries, so I'm on my way over to pick a few more, so I'm going to show you that now. And of course I have my container. It was this container I filled last time, and you can see, oh wow, the harvest is incredible. Just look at these. They are absolutely incredible. Like, I know there's some rotten ones gone rotten on them, but they are beautiful. I'm going to just pick this one. And you see how green this one is inside? That's good. Very, very good. Now sometimes they can be red as well, and that's okay. And if you go to pick one off a bush and it kind of, looks like this one, a bit bad, more or less black in the centre, you can leave that for the critters, for the little animals. So I'd drop it on the ground. Remember, you'll get plenty of dye. And don't wear good clothes like me, because you'll get them destroyed. But I just think these berries are just incredible. That one broke away. Let's try this one. Yeah, look at that. Just gorgeous. Now, that's green inside, which is beautiful. But if it's red, it's okay. But if it crumbles in your fingers, let it drop. And the other secret about picking berries, and I know loads of you know, you do not go picking your berries if it was raining. That's out of the question, because when you would pick one like this, in the centre you would see a little worm, because the worm comes up the bush or whatever it does when it's raining and gets into the berries. So you pick on a dry day, a dry sunny day, when they are like this, and you've got to remember that you are sharing them with nature as well, which is very, very important. And you can make beautiful jam. And my friend Martha was asking me, Lorna, what way do you make the jam? So I was telling her I would pick all the berries, I would fill my container, and then when I would go home, I'd put them into, what do you call it? Not a sieve, but a strainer. And I would put only a few at a time, and the cold water, rinsing it on them, and then empty them into a pot. And that take you a little while. But then when they're all washed and they're in the pot, I drain whatever water is in the pot off. And I put them on a low ring, and then the juice from the berries is enough. You don't need water in with them at all, because they're juicy. And of course I don't use much sugar. I let them cook, stirring them, don't let them burn. And then when I feel they're cooked enough, I put some sugar in. But I don't follow a recipe, I'm afraid. So when I done this container full, I put 1 cup, those mugs about that size, and a half of a mug of sugar in, and it made quite a lot of jam. I actually felt maybe I shouldn't have put the half a mug of sugar in. I think it might have been nicer for my taste, not to be so sweet. And one reason why we wouldn't put as much sugar in is when Joe was a diabetic, so you couldn't have things real sweet. So we kind of have this, not sweet tooth, but I don't like jams or fruit real sweet. I like to taste the fruit. So if the weekend is nice and you can get into a field and a farmer doesn't mind, maybe ask him for permission and pick your berries and make your own jam. You know, it's beautiful. Don't use preservatives or gelatin or anything. You can put it in a bowl instead of jars, because I had no jars, but you keep it in the fridge and it stays fresh. So I hope you will enjoy your weekend if it's not raining, picking berries and then making your own jam. And the thing to remember is that you're sharing with nature, and nature has given you all of this. Imagine if all of this disappeared because we keep destroying our planet. That would be horrific. It would be absolutely horrible. So again, I would ask, please press your government to do something, because I know climate change, there's big meetings. I know they're all talking in Scotland, but talk is no good to save our planet, to save us and to save nature. We have to take action. We have to say no to chemicals on the land. We have to say no to pollution going into the water. We have to say no to poison going into our air that we breathe. We've got to start saying no, and we have to change. Our planet is a gift from God, and we have to share it. And we as human beings are destroying it. We as human beings are killing everything. And the sad thing is, in killing everything, we're killing ourselves. I don't want to see one of the futures I was shown where children live in a bubble. It's like a bubble. They have never seen real grass or touched real grass. They have never seen real berries. You know, they don't eat real food. They don't grow strong. And they look at pictures that have been found, and they look at them and wonder why we did nothing. So we have to force our governments, we have to tell them, and I have to say congratulations to all of the young people in the world that are standing up and being counted and playing their part. But again, a lot of adults that are in business are again just thinking of the material things. But if we keep killing nature, material things won't mean anything. You know, we all wonder why we have this virus. You know, I just would say we have this virus because we're not taking care of our planet. This virus was alive somewhere else. It was surviving. It was in the forest, wherever it was. But we decided to take from that area, and in taking and disturbing, we in a sense released something and took their home away. And we can't keep on doing that. We have to remember, we have to share with nature. It's like the critters that live in under these hedgings, you know, the birds and the other little critters that eat the berries, they're sharing them with us. I always remember my daughter got me this little brooch, and it's got a mouse. And one day my daughter and myself were in this particular field. There was hardly a berry on the bushes because it was later. And there was this tiny little, gorgeous little mouse, very small little mouse, and it was on a branch nibbling away at a berry that was left. We have to remember, we have to protect all life so that we can live, so that the children have a tomorrow. You know, and that's your children and your grandchildren. So we have to do that protection for the children of tomorrow and for all of nature. And I'm probably boring you, but I know I'm going to make some more lovely jam, and I'm going to fill this container and then bring it home and do what I said to you I would do. But just remember, you can go out and pick berries, but in a few years' time, maybe we won't be able to do that. And that all depends on you, on each and every one of us. So help us to protect our planet and to keep nature. You know, the beauty, the food it gives us, the air it gives us, the water it gives us, the clothes it gives us. It gives you everything. Literally, it even gave me this. You know, and I know in a sense, plastic is not good. We have to let plastic become something that is rare. You know, we need to, in a sense, go back to the old-fashioned way. You know, have your bag that's made out of straw, your basket, and you fill that, you know, out of the grass that has been cut. And I don't know what else to say, but I just, you know, I beg you in one sense, you know, to play your part, to take care of nature and support that lovely young woman now. I don't know what age she is now, 16, 17 or 18. Gertrude, I think her name is. But you all know who I mean. I know you do. I am dyslexic, so I can never pronounce names properly. So if she sees this video, tell her to forgive me for not saying her name properly. But the whole world knows you, and I thank you for listening to your guardian angel and standing up and playing your part and having that courage that we spoke of today to be in front of the parliament or the government buildings in your country. So congratulations. We need more like that, but not just children. We need adults as well. And we need those people that think of businesses and how to make things and technology. We can have all the technology in the world, but if we destroy our planet, what good is it to us? It's not. So I better go and say thank you very much and God bless you and have a wonderful weekend. Love you. Bye-bye.